Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Victoria Hockey School preparation tutorial. I hope that this tutorial helps many of you feel comfortable arriving either this Monday or the following Monday, depending on what week you're attending. My name's Nate Leslie. My brother Bo and I own the Victoria Hockey School, and we're really excited to be able to offer you a modified version of this camp that we've had running for many, many years now, and we're so grateful that you can all join us. A couple of things to be aware of before you arrive. You should have all received an email that is this Victoria Hockey School COVID-19 Release of Liability Waiver and Declaration of Compliance. Many of you, 2/3 of you, have signed it already digitally. It's a very simple form. You should be able to do it right in the email that arrived. And you just enter your email and sign it at the bottom and click submit. I just sent a reminder just now as well. Another thing before you arrive, you should know every morning when I get up, I will email you the Monday, then the Tuesday, then the Wednesday, then the Thursday version of this daily screening checklist. And it needs to be completed every day. And please use the email address that we sent it to so that I can track who has submitted it and who has not. And this is really important, and it acknowledges that you are symptom-free of COVID-19 in the next sections. And as a few people have asked in an email about temperature checking, this is a self-submitting compliance form, a daily screening checklist, that you are symptom-free. So it is on you to make sure that you're doing what you can to help your kids and all of us stay safe at camp. And if you do have any of these symptoms, please call me immediately, 778-385-2762. Actually, before that, even dial 811 and talk through with our provincial health authority what your next steps need to be. And fingers crossed that we have a smooth couple of weeks. This will be our 5th week of summer camp, following our 4 weeks in Port Alberni, and our fingers are crossed that we're all going to have a great experience and not have to worry about any positive symptoms. But as we all know, none of us expect to get COVID-19. So we just need that from everybody every morning. If you don't do it, it will slow you down at check-in a little bit. On to check-in, arriving at the rink. On our website, lgsports.ca/Victoria or victoriahockeyschool.com, we have our safety plan, which I invite you to please read if you have not yet. And it is a Google Doc that looks something like this, and you can work your way through that. We use our template from the West Coast Hockey Prep Camp, running a very successful safety plan, and for the past 4 weeks. I've also added the official Panorama Rec Center Arena Protocol, which is just a quick PDF that looks like this. This does say that spectators may attend. At our camp in Port Alberni, parents were not allowed to be in the rink. What we request is we're sure you're excited to watch your kids out on the ice after what we've all been through over the last many months here. What we do request, if you do stay to watch, please follow these guidelines of staying spaced out. And if at all possible, please stay long enough that you get a sense of how the kids are doing and how the sessions are being run. But if we can keep as few adults in the facility as possible, it just will make for a smooth transition in between workouts and just a smooth camp. And so we respect and appreciate your desire to watch your child, and we also hope that you can respect our desire to run a simple and effective camp with as few moving parts as possible to keep everybody safe. Okay. The final link here is the schedule. This is more for our coaches, but it will show you who the coach is. So the first week on ice, for example, here, you can see who the coaches are that will be on the ice. And the second week, and our fitness schedule. So that's more for our own scheduling on the back end, because your master schedule can be found, if I can just scroll down to the bottom, the 17th to the 21st. Here's our U15 and our U13 Group 1 on Arena A, and U9 and U13 Group 2 on Arena B, and then down here the August 24th to 28th. The 24th to 28th participants will soon be emailed clarifying exactly what group you're in. And the first week here, starting Monday, have already been emailed your group. And we've done our very best to accommodate all sorts of dynamics. That is the jigsaw puzzle that is making these groups. And a lot went into it, most specifically to make sure that we are not over our 20 people on ice. And that will either typically be 17 kids and 3 coaches, or 18 kids and 2 coaches, in order to squeeze, not have to withdraw any of the families. In the case where there is 18 kids and 2 coaches, a third coach will be standing by to help deal with any issues that come up, to never leave our 2 coaches high and dry on the ice there. If something, and with kids camps, something always happens. And we have a great team of off-ice people as well helping out. Okay, so that's kind of schedules and what you can expect leading into camp. Now, if you're on Arena A, being this one here, or Arena B, our plan in the morning when you arrive is to have 4 of our team members. So ideally we want to run this camp where the 4 groups never cross paths. So that's our ultimate goal, and please stress that to your kids. A group of 17 to 18 kids is within all of the protocols required. And so the goal is to not cross paths. So you can enter the rink, no exceptions to this, between 30 minutes and 15 minutes before your ice session if you're on the ice first. Whatever you need to do in the parking lot or at home in advance to get ready to go on the ice, please do that so that you can come in 30 minutes to 15 minutes before your ice time. If you start in fitness, which as many of you know will take place in the field across the road, and for our U9s, a little bit of time here and there on the playground, then you can come into the rink 15 minutes before that first ice time. This is really important, included in the protocols from Panorama Rec Center. It just limits the amount of traffic, and Panorama Rec Center has created a traffic flow, and I will be there nice and early Monday morning to witness it myself, coming in the main lobby and into either rink A or rink B. We may also try to get permission to use the entrance down here so that the groups using these dressing rooms here don't even need to come in through this front area. And I believe that may also be an exit. So I believe there's an entrance and an exit to the arena, which we will be respecting, and we'll be respecting the traffic flow to get over to fitness as well. And that's really it from a standpoint. And pickup, the scheduled times for pickup are also on the website, and please be mindful of those. Please be on time and early. Part of our protocol to have groups, kids from one group not intermingling with another group. It's really important that you do your best in these crazy times to be on time, ready for pickup. And we will, Monday morning, some kids will be nervous, some parents will be nervous. We'll be prepared and ready and welcoming you. And the number one thing we know is that we will change some small things, because we are ready and willing to adapt based on what the arena needs from us, based on what we're seeing. And so I encourage you to read the safety plan and walk through the schedule and talk to your kids about their schedule. Please bring, our staff will have masks when necessary. For example, when we're tying skates, we won't be wearing masks on the ice, and we will be doing drills that allow us to keep separate and keep safe. Many of our coaches have been on the ice a lot through this pandemic, and so they're well versed in what works and what doesn't, as well as our off-ice team is really well prepared as well. So we will spray your kids' hands upon entry into the rink and exit on their way to fitness, on their way back into the rink, on their way out of the rink for fitness, and at the end of the day. So the sign in and sign out will have a hand sanitization process and double checking that you have filled out your 2 forms. Again, the first one that you only need to fill out once is the waiver and declaration of compliance. And the second one that you'll get every morning is the daily screening checklist. And please try to do that before 8:30 in the morning if possible, because the printout that we will have at the rink, we want to be as up to date and current as possible so that we can get your kids in and organized and ready to rock. I'm sure more questions will arise. We will have team members, including myself and Jenny Gear, Ben Mackay, around to help, as well as any of our team answer any of those questions. And the more that you can do to respect how serious this pandemic is, as we've all been living in it together, and helping make this a really enjoyable, incredible experience for the kids. I hope you found this video helpful, and we can't wait to see you either this Monday or next Monday, if that is your week. So we're looking forward to it, and thank you for watching to the end of this video.